What is? It's Lee Got Motion, and you know I got that. So today is gonna be a different video because tomorrow's my birthday. And what I love about the internet, when you post it at a certain day at a certain time, it freezes in that time forever. So this is for my birthday. This is for me, right? Before I officially turn 26 years old, 5 things that I learned at 25 years old. I got this sticky pack to help me because I'm terrible with remembering and with my words. So this is going to help me out for this video. Alright, so 5 things I learned at 25. 1. Not everyone is meant to stay, right? And what would you tell your younger self and how it changed your mindset? We're going to do that with each thing, alright? Not everyone is meant to stay. That's number 1. Some people are seasonal, and that's okay. Friendships, relationships, more importantly, and even family, right? Ties evolve. Holding on too tightly can hurt more than letting go. I personally have many experiences with that, where holding on only made things worse than letting go. Whether I've had that happen more often with friends and relationships, really not really with family, because the only family I really interact with is my immediate family. As far as cousins and uncles, aunts, and things like that, I do, but not as much as I do my immediate family. And I never really had any family that were seasonal. All my family that I have, I am close with in some degree. I've never felt the need to really cut them off, but I have done this with friends and relationships in my past. As I got older, not only as becoming a man, but becoming as more of a mature and understanding human being, I have been in many situations where I had to realize that holding on to this person, and especially if this person isn't changing and showing growth, I had to let them go. Some people were really good at talking, and you have to learn when to know when a bullshitter is shitting you, because they're really good at conveying their emotions, at knowing how to pull you in. Because when somebody been with you for that long, they know what to say, how to say it, and they trap you. You don't be too stupid for love either. If they're not benefiting you in the long term, you gotta let them go, no matter how good it feels. If it's in a situation to where their interactions with you is not helping you, it's only making you worse, and they're not changing, that's when I feel like you gotta know when to cut it off and let them go. What I tell my younger self with number 1, I wish I can go back to tell my younger self that not everyone was meant to stay, so I would have made less of those mistakes. But those mistakes are lessons, and we don't take losses. We have lessons, never losses. We have lessons here. So I would have told my younger self that. It would have kept me from a lot of depression and heartbreak. How has it changed your mindset? As I got to the age of 25, it has significantly changed my mindset, because knowing that not everyone's going to be here forever, it's more easy for me to let people go, and I really don't care anymore whether you want to stay or not. I know that I'm dope. You don't want to be here? Bye. Okay, so 2, consistency beats motivation. Waiting to feel like it wasted more time more than anything else. Discipline builds momentum even on the days you don't feel like showing up. Very true. I'm just now at age 25, about to be 26 in about an hour or so. That consistency beats motivation. Motivation is limited. You ever have a morning out of nowhere you want to do 100 push-ups, men, women, having a burst of energy wanting to clean the whole house just for that day, but for the rest of the week you don't want to do it. I go through that as well. So I understand that wholeheartedly. But for now, I learned that being consistent is more important and should be more of a goal than being motivated, because motivation don't last forever. It's like a short burst of energy. You do it, get it done. Will it happen again the next day? More than likely not. So going back here, what would you tell your younger self about consistency motivation? Well, my younger self, really, I'm very, I learned myself. You have to learn yourself. So that really depends on who you are as a person. Everybody's gonna have their point in their life when they realize this and get it done. For me and the type of person I am, if I don't get it done right then and there, it's not gonna get done. So me knowing that, I have to now at 25. I'm finally realizing this at 25 now. I gotta do it right then and there, no buts about it. I'm not the type of person I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it later. It will never get done. How's it change your mindset? It has changed my mindset significantly. And then I just got to this point now to where I want to make these change, not only as a man, not only as an adult, but as a functional person. You know, if you keep putting it off, 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 it's no different than losing weight. I struggle with that as well, not only due to suppression, but laziness. But with me knowing that, I can't, mope around that I'm not fit and I'm barely doing anything about it. I'm doing better now about it, as of now. But in the past, I didn't deserve to give myself that right because I didn't work for it. It is what it is. So 3, your peace is expensive. Protect it. My God, my God, my God. Saying no and setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's survival. Protecting your energy changed the way you lived, worked, and loved. All right? I cannot stress to you how important your peace is. Because I have willingly put myself in the vicinity of people that have no good intentions for me, but I kept them in my life anyway because I valued the way that they made me feel versus what they were actively doing to me in my life. I've kept women around that were no good for me, but I loved the way that they made me feel. I felt like Superman and that I could change them. I've had to come to realize that they have to want to change with these women that I came up with. Middle school, high school, more like it, and after high school as well. I've dealt with, females, women like that, and I just couldn't do it. But with me being the guy that I am, thinking that I could, you can't. There's nothing that you can do. When a person is a person, they have to want to change. And I gave up my peace to do that. Even with homeboys, right? I had homeboys that I come to realize that they were using me to do things they wanted to do, but I didn't want to do it. Whether it be going somewhere for them, or you know what I'm saying, things like that. When I didn't want to, I wanted to say no, but I was a people pleaser. Really big at one point. I didn't want to be the one to say no, because growing up, I've been a constant people pleaser, a yes man, if you will. That is very harmful for you. I'm just now getting to a point to where I gotta say no. I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do it. Find somebody else to. Sorry, not sorry. Please protect your peace, because we have what? Average human live up to what? Maybe 70? I don't have time to give no more. I just can't do it. I'm at a point to where I'm 100% honest to people that come into my life. This is who I am. This is where I'm at in my life. Whether or not you want to stay or not, it's on you. Blessings on your journey. But that's it, because I no longer have time to give. I got places where I want to go, and I have to focus. There's friends that I'm not friends with no more because we just don't align no more. You're not, as you grow older, right? Your wants and your needs grow with you. I'm no longer a jokies all day on the phone. I can't do that no more. I want to find a way to get this money. I have a job now. I have things I want to do now. I have people that I'm looking to take care of. So if I can't learn nothing from you, we can't learn nothing from each other. It's okay to hee ha ha every now and then, but we grown now. You know what I'm saying? So my peace is very expensive nowadays. I can't kick it on the phone all night with you no more, and I'm not willing to say yes when I really want to say no. Deuces. All right. See, what would I tell my younger self about that? Oh my God, if I could go back and tell my younger self, to know and to stand my ground, I wish I could because I wasted so much time. And how has it changed my mindset now? Changing my peace now. I don't care who you are. You can be brother, sister, mother, father. I don't care. If I feel like I don't want to talk, if I feel like, we're not vibing at the moment, if I feel like my energy is off, I can't. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna fall back because I don't. My peace. I have to reserve my peace and regain that. I no longer can exchange currency with you. Energy, like energy, is currency to me. And if I have bad energy, I can't do it no more. I can't. So that's very important. Four, it's okay to not have it all figured out. 25 isn't some magical deadline. Most people are winging it, and growth comes from the pressure, the confusion, and the grind, not the illusion of perfection, man. I can't tell you how many times that I have put myself on the balance beam when it came to looking at other people's my age life. They're on yachts, they're in cars, perfect relationship, they got the white fence with the dog, and a mansion to match it. I am not in that, nowhere around it, but working to it, very ambitious about it, but I'm just not there. I'm not going to blame my parents. I'm not going to blame my circumstances because we live in an age to where fingertips, Google, type, learn. So at this point, it's my fault. So I have to learn skills and do things that I'm not used to doing in order to get the life, not the life that they got, because you don't know how they got. You don't know how man's got that mansion right there. You don't know how sis was able to buy that G-Wagon. Yo, I'm not even going to say what it could possibly be because there's such a vast smorgasbord of ways to get money out here. But you don't know how they got it. The parents could have been, the parents graduated Harvard University. Her father owns a Fortune 500 company. Of course she could. Don't judge yourself off of that. I've done that. I don't do that. I've done that. Let me correct myself. I used to do that. But it's self-sabotage. Why do that to myself? Man, I had to literally unfollow some celebrities because I found myself doing a very unrealistic judgment between my 25 and their 25. Everybody's going to have their time. I know my time is coming, so I'm going to chill. So, let me go back up here. What might I tell my younger self about that? Well, really, there's nothing I could really say. I can. When I was young, I thought at this age I would have my own crib. I'll have like 2 cars. I'd be married. Like I was gonna at least have a son or a daughter. I really thought when I was young at this age, my life would be set. Job, I'm Gucci. You feel me? But that's not how my life went, unfortunately. But it's okay. I have learned the mindset that there's no such thing as losses, only lessons. No losses, only lessons. So, with that being said, I will go back and tell my younger self everything that I'm telling this camera now and have a real one-on-one with myself because, I've been self-sabotaging myself for years. Depression for years. Because I didn't have the mindset at that point to understand that, my success ain't their success. Their success ain't my success. You looking at what your neighbor got. Your neighbor got a backyard full of oil and copper. In your backyard, you got gold, ore, and diamonds. But you so busy looking at your neighbor's backyard, you don't even know your backyard full of, diamonds, sapphire, But you ain't know that because you too busy looking over there. So I would definitely tell myself, you're not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. But you're gonna get there. Not 25. But you're gonna get there. It's okay. I would change my mindset. Coming to that realization right now that 25, that I'm not at where I thought I was gonna be or where I wish I would be. I have no choice but to be okay with it, because I know why I'm not there. I'm not gonna say, but I know why I'm not there. You know, God don't make mistakes. You know, I know I'm gonna get it. I knew since I was a kid. I'm gonna get them racks. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna have a family. I'm gonna be good. I know since a kid. I just don't know how. But I know I'm gonna get there. So that's it. That's all I'm gonna say on that. 5, final, right? The real bag is becoming the best version of you. That's it. The real bag is just being the best version of yourself. That's it. It's nothing. It's nothing physical. It's not the money. It's not the house you own. The real bag is not the bag. I hope they don't go over here, and I hope that I'm making sense to anybody that watches. The real bag is not the bag. It's not money. The real bag is being the best version of you, and I'm just now realizing this now. The real bag is just becoming the best version of yourself. Who are you? Who do you want to be? You can be that now. Whatever you're not right now, as a person, right? You can be that same vision of that person. You can be. And I'm not just saying to you, I'm saying this for me as well. I know there's a dope vision I see of myself. Boy, dress nice, you know, all that. I see it. But I can't just go to sleep, wake up, and be it. I gotta work for it. But I can make it happen. Chasing money, status, or validation won't fulfill you if you're neglecting your health, mental peace, or passion. Self-investment is the real flex. Like what I'm doing now, YouTube, my music. I'm investing in myself. I got a gym membership, investing into myself. Because let's be honest, right? These jobs that we're working, we're giving them our time for money, right? The owner of that company don't even know your first name. That man or woman is somewhere off chilling. But if you don't have parents that are already, you know what I'm saying, there to where they can employ you in a business or hand you a loan or do anything like that, the only way to get money is to get a job. But don't stay at that job. Use the fund that you get from your job to invest in yourself. Like for me, what I do, when I got paid from my job, I took that money and I bought the SoundCloud Artist Pro plan of SoundCloud. I invested in myself and boosting my profile on BandLab. I have a gym membership, and also I found an editor for my YouTube for a reasonable price to edit my video, so I can produce video that are more, you know what I'm saying, keen to the eye, so you guys can enjoy more of the content that I make. You know what I'm saying? So that's me investing in myself, and I urge you to do the same. Now it's currently 11:17. I'm about to go ahead in this video so I can post it, so it posts before 12, because this is something that I wanted to do not only for myself, because right now I'm 25, but for the next person that sees this. These are my 5 things that I learned at the age 25. Now, you guys have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and may God bless you. And thank you for watching.
Straight at the bottom, a young blade of grass. Raw with the dogs, I'm gonna leave the pack. Walk with a limp, cause the holes in my pants. Water her down, she touch on my sack. Once I was cold, had to heat up the pack. Lit like a blunt, as the fire expands. Swim out together and dry off a land. Be up to beat this a Grand Royal Slam.